Welcome to this time out with Marcus Ikure. I'm doing this video while driving or behind the wheels. As a matter of urgency, the need to do this video um, came so strong in me. Hence, I'm doing it while driving. So at some point, there might be some shake-off. I just beg your pardon for that. Something happened a few days ago or a few weeks ago. The Delta State University management, under the leadership of Professor Andy, the new vice chancellor, initiated a new tuition fee, which is currently generating so much dust and heat right now at various fronts. And some persons have been of the view that those who should speak on the issue, or those who are supposed to speak on the issue, have kept calm or maintained silence, which is not supposed to be so. I've received about 3 calls so far from concerned individuals, talking to me on the need to bear my mind on the issue. Now, beyond these individuals calling me, I made a post a few days ago talking about the educational system in Nigeria, and the caption of that post, if I could recall, is "See how they are taking education from the rich of the poor." On this increment in school fees, I want to make it bold or state very clearly that it is highly condemnable. It is utterly capricious and so potentially damaging in all ramifications. The success of every nation, as a matter of fact, is a function of its respect for education. Now, many of these people today, I call them the youths of yesterday, including the Vice Chancellor of Delta State University. Many of them never paid school fees. They went to school on 100% scholarship. And even in their time, we heard how they got free meal tickets. We heard how they, enjoyed fantastic modern amenities, and the privileges given to them by government in totality. So many of them, at the point of graduation, they go to a place they call Labor House, according to what a chieftain in PDP told me some years back, to submit their CV. And the moment they submit this CV, in a week or 2 weeks later, they call them to resume work. This life was quite easy for them. Nigeria suffered for them. Nigeria paid school fees for them. Nigeria gave them exposure to Western civilization. But what's happening now? The moment these people climbed with the ladder, they are not destroying this ladder in order for the youth of today not to be able to climb. This is quite absurd. This is very barbaric. On this increment of tuition, I want to say boldly that the Vice Chancellor and the management of the university should look into this issue and do something about it, because it's not fair to the youth of today. I also know that the Vice Chancellor, there's no smoke without fire, because right now all fingers seem to be pointing at the direction of the Vice Chancellor. But the Vice Chancellor cannot do a thing like this without the consent of the governor, or without, an express command or instruction from the government. This is a very wrong time to do a thing like this, because what we are trying to do, if we go by this kind of decision, meaning we are indirectly saying there's no more place for the poor in this country. Education is the only hope for the common man, the poor masses, the only hope they have. But gradually we are taking it from the rich of the people. For the Vice Chancellor to say that those who cannot afford the tuition should go and hustle, so that when they've succeeded in hustling, they can come back to continue their education, is utterly capricious. and potentially damaging, and is condemnable in all ramifications. We don't have to paint it. Anything that is bad, and what is good. So the students have to rise up and fight for their rights. And I'm also calling on the state government, the governor, His Excellency Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, to act fast on this because it's unacceptable. It is the highest man inhumanity to man. If we say that the youths are the future leaders, then is this what we are doing to the future leaders? Benjamin Disraeli, a congressman of the United Kingdom, says that a nation without the youth is vanquished. We cannot chart a course for Nigeria as a nation without making a robust plan for the youth. So I want to condemn this act and implore the VC and the governor to do something urgently as a matter of urgency about this. I also want to say, after this much, that our universities at this point need to look inward. It's very important and start thinking of how to generate or boost their internally generated revenue platforms. It is so potentially damaging that Nigeria universities are so poor and broke, always waiting for allocation from federation or from state governments, and always thinking of how to increase tuition. It's so appalling. If you go to universities outside the shores of this country, you find out that many of them have so much funds. You don't have scholarship in Nigerian university, but if you go outside the Nigerian shores, you find things like scholarship, academic scholarships for brilliant students, intelligent students. Why should we always be thinking of increasing school fees, but we're always thinking of taking from the people, from the students, the poor, without even thinking of giving back to them? It's very annoying. Something urgently should be done about this. Because if we don't do something about it, then it goes to show that our leaders do not, have any good intention for the people. And elections is by the corner. 2023 is not far away from now. Is this the gift and the package that we have for the people? Our people make parable say, when Juju won't come out, won't go now. You go the tear rapper. Please, this is a very dangerous and wrong signal that the state government is giving us. And I'm saying, without fear or favor, that something urgent should be done about this to correct it. Do you know what it means? By this singular decision, about 30 to 35% of students are going to go out of school. What alternative plans will government have for these people? What if so many of them go into crime, various forms of criminality? Is this how we hope to maintain or to achieve peace, peaceful coexistence and tranquility? Please, this is the height of it. Something urgently should be done about it. This is what I have to say for now. Thank you very much. Please, let's share this message and let it go viral. Let it go to the extent that the governor and everybody who is concerned directly or indirectly will see it and do something about it urgently. Thank you very much. Still your friend, Marcus Ekure. Bye for now.